We're rolling.
Alright. Welcome to episode 10 of 2 Minute Warning. Today we're going over the NFL Week 6. Just a little recap. What we're surprised by, what we're not surprised by, and our picks for Monday Night Football. First game we're talking about, Texans versus Titans. What you got?
It was a good game. Derrick Henry
212 yards rushing that game.
reestablished himself as probably, arguably, the best back in the league.
Yeah, for sure.
Had
It was powerful.
Tannehill again did his usual thing. Played solid football. Did throw a pick, though, which was surprising. It's not like him.
Threw, I think, for 4 touchdowns. 3 or 4.
That's also true. So he had a good game. Deshaun Watson played well, but his defense wasn't there for him.
Yeah, tough overtime loss.
Great game. So, I mean, Titans are still top of the AFC, well, with the Chiefs, but that maybe they, I don't know. Surprised Texans hung in there.
Yeah. I actually thought the Tennessee was going to lose at some point in the game, but they held it together and didn't give up. Next game, Bengals versus Colts. Joe Burrow had a pretty large lead in the first half, but Phillip Rivers came back, won the game, had 3 touchdowns, 370 yards, won in a close game.
Yeah, not surprised there. Bengals defense is really weak.
So is the offense.
That's
Burrow's
true.
carrying.
That's true. Joe Burrow's just about the only thing on that team that's good. So the fact they got out to a lead was kind of surprising. But then the fact that they lost it did not surprise me. We all know Phillip Rivers is capable of putting up some offense, so I'm not surprised there. And the Colts are a far better team going into that game.
Next game, the defeated Falcons versus the 1-4 Vikings. Falcons came away with a win. Both receivers for the teams, Justin Jefferson and Julio Jones, had a pair of touchdowns, had, I think, 130 and 160 yards. Big game for the receivers and the passing game. Falcons came away with a 40-23 win.
Yeah, I'm glad Matt Ryan was able to get himself a win. Yeah. He needed one. He showed up to play. What was the final score in that game?
40-23 Falcons.
Yeah, like I said, Falcons are always kind of hard to tell. They're capable of, they just did put up 40 points and play good.
Yep.
So, play well. So, I'm glad they already came away with the win.
Even though the Vikings fell behind pretty quickly, they did not have Dalvin Cook that game. So, that was a big presence they didn't have with them.
Who'd they have in at running back?
Alexander Madison. Solid back, but he's not Dalvin Cook.
Yeah.
Next game, Broncos versus Patriots. Kind of surprising. Broncos won by only hitting field goals, 6 field goals, beat the Patriots 18-12. Cam Newton didn't look good, but I'm not too worried about the Patriots. He had COVID. Wasn't there at practice for the week. It's a tough loss, but I'm not worried about the Patriots.
What did Cam do? 160-something yards with 2 picks and one rushing touchdown?
Yeah, 2 picks, rushing touchdown, a lot of run game, but didn't perform great.
Yeah, you won't win a lot of games putting up 1 touchdown, but like you said, I think the Patriots will pull together, and even though Miami's on top of that division, I think Patriots will take it back here in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah. The 1-4 Redskins versus the defeated Giants. Giants came away with a win in a very close game, 20-19. The Redskins had a chance to tie the game or go for 2 and win it. They went for 2, lost the 2-point conversion, and that caused them to lose the game. I thought Alex Smith would start. He did not. And Daniel Jones won the game for the Giants.
Haskins played for the Redskins?
No.
Somebody else? Whoever it was, I'm surprised Alex Smith didn't get to start. I think that team needs to change something with him back. Who knows what it could mean to that team. So I think that's an odd decision. And I guess I'm happy for the Giants to get a win, but this doesn't really mean they're a legit team or anything. But they did win a game.
That was the Giants winning and the Falcons winning caused the Jets to be the only team to not have a win.
Yep.
So far.
That is true.
Next game, Ravens versus Eagles. Kind of expected the Ravens to win, but I didn't expect it to be such a close game. 30-28. Again, 2-point conversion on the line for the Eagles to tie the game. They missed it, causing a loss, 30-28. Again, I think it's a little kind of a reality check for both teams. Ravens shouldn't have been that close. Eagles could have won the game, so it shows they could be a contender.
Yeah, I think it's just another reason why I don't think Baltimore is a big contender out of the AFC this year for Super Bowl purposes. They'll make the playoffs, win the division, maybe win a playoff game. But I don't see them going deep just because that's a team that they should handle by 2 scores.
Yeah. Browns versus Steelers. This is kind of a blowout, 7-38 Steelers. I expected this to be a good game, Steelers were undefeated. Browns only had a loss. I expect it to be a close game, a lot of passing, but Baker Mayfield does not look like the guy to step up and give you 350 yards and 3 touchdowns when you need it. Steelers just dominated. Baker even had to come out of the game. It just wasn't even competitive. So I think it might even take the Browns. Still early to say, but they don't look like a playoff team based off that game. Steelers undefeated though, so.
Yeah, Steelers are a good team, but that Browns should have played better football if they were the team we thought they were before this week. Playoff hopes for the Browns just got a lot lower just because it proved that they can't hold their own against this good team. But then again, the Steelers are they're legit, but Browns should have kept it closer if they wanted to be a respected team so far this year, so who knows.
Yeah, next matchup we got the Bears versus Panthers. Kind of a close game, 23-16, but I expected Nick Foles to win this one. He's been hot, the Bears have been hot. The whole organization's been looking good this year. I think they'll be a solid playoff team, and they got to play the Packers twice. That could be up for the division. Everyone sees the Packers dominating the Bears, but I don't think that necessarily will happen.
True, and we got
Lions versus Jags.
Lions-Jags next.
Kind of a boring game.
Yeah.
I did expect the Jaguars to win. I didn't think the Lions had much fuel or care in them to win. I thought they were maybe possibly tanking for Trevor, but they won by 2 scores. Adrian Peterson, old man, got a touchdown. That was cool to see. Yeah, Jags didn't put
Jags
up
aren't a
anything.
good team, but gotta love Gardner Minshew, and he goes out there and plays hard every week. So
Yeah. Jets versus Dolphins wasn't an intriguing matchup to watch, but an exciting matchup to look for either. But I did not expect the Jets to get absolutely skunked. Lost 0-24. It's kind of cool to see Tua come in. Kind of a memorable moment for him for sure. Just kind of puts you in realization that the Jets are most likely going to get the number 1 pick, not even able to score on the Miami Dolphins, who don't have a drive with them and to be a great playoff team either.
Yeah, not much out of that game other than it's, like you said, good to see Tua in the game. Getting his first snaps, first 2 completions of his career in the NFL, so good for him.
Another matchup that we thought would be way better and be the opposite, Packers versus Bucks. I thought Aaron Rodgers was going to show Tom Brady, look, old man, it's my time. But that wasn't the case. Easy win for the Bucks, 38-10. That defense has dominated. Aaron Rodgers hasn't thrown a pick all year. He got 2. The Bucks got 2 off him, one being a pick 6, which kind of just changed momentum the entire game. Gronk looked normal again. Touchdown, 70 or 80 yards. Just great chemistry for the Bucks this game.
Yeah, I don't want to call it an upset, but that was definitely the surprise of the week there to see the Bucks win by 4 touchdowns over the Packers. Rodgers, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions, totally not like him.
No.
So I'm not really sure what that means for the Packers in the playoff picture, because just